Now, Virender Sehwag breaking his silence over his remark that has stirred controversy on social media when he had responded to Gurmehar Kaur. Virender Sehwag saying she has a right to express her views and anyone who threatens her with violence or rape is the lowest form of life. Everyone has a right to express their views without being bullied or threatened. And he's also said my tweet was an attempt to be facetious rather than one to bully anyone over their opinion. Agreement, disagreement wasn't even a factor. This is a fresh tweet that's also come from Virender Sehwag, and he has said that agreement and disagreement wasn't even a factor. I wasn't trying to bully her. She has a right to express her views as well. Vikrant Gupta, India Today's Vikrant Gupta joining us right now on the story. So Vikrant, Virender Sehwag feeling the pressure and finally coming out with a statement after much controversy.
Well, Devina, honestly, having seen him back on the field, I don't think he was under any kind of pressure. I'd met him yesterday. He did say that the tweet wasn't intended on Gurmehar, and that is what he's tweeted now. Yes, there were reactions. He was trolled on the media. There were criticism from various quarters. But Virender Sehwag wasn't really affected in that sense. I mean, he said yesterday that all he had done was to put out a humorous tweet. He said it wasn't intended to be on Gurmehar, and that's exactly what he said now. He said it's the freedom of expression. Yes, if it's Gurmehar's right, so is it for everybody else?
All right, but is he also taking social media lessons now, Vikrant? Because any word that he puts out on social media is a reflection of his opinion and is seen as what Virender Sehwag is thinking on that social commentary that he's very famous for making on the social media.
I think he would have learned his lessons, Devina. Even though we know the kind of player that he was, he would get out and he would still try and play the same shot. In a highly volatile situation like this, obviously I think he'll be a little more careful. He'll be a little more careful about aspects other than cricket. I mean, of course, cricket he can do and write whatever that he wants to. People will take him because within the cricketing fraternity there is respect that he commands. Maybe he'll have to be more careful about other social aspects.
In retrospect, does he feel that this tweet was unnecessary? The way he said "bat mein hai dum" and taking on Gurmehar Kaur, where even Gurmehar had responded to Virender Sehwag quite critically. He's faced a couple of backlash comments also on Twitter.
Well, as I said, Davina, he's very clear. He's very clear on the sense that it wasn't intended to be on Gurmehar. Yes, in hindsight, he would regret having done that. He would regret having gone and stepped onto a territory that wasn't really his. I mean, if it were any cricketing matter, he would have still been accepted. But now I'm sure he would have burnt his fingers. We know the man, the kind of man that he is. He'll still be as powerful and as communicable on social media that he was earlier. But maybe on aspects other than cricket, he'll have to be more careful.
All right, thanks so much for joining us, Vikrant Gupta. They're talking on Virender Sehwag, who is now tweeted after the Gurmehar controversy, after he's also been trolled over his tweet, saying my tweet was an attempt to be facetious rather than one to bully anyone.